as I'm working. Right now it's like 7 o'clock or something like that. I get asked sometimes, like, oh, why do you stay late? Like, why do you stay so late from work? You know, whether it's like a weekday or a weekend. So why don't you come hang out with us? You know, some friends or whatever when I get invited. To be honest with you, I like working. I like my job. And right now there's no one at the shop. Everyone is already gone. They've left. And this is the best part of my day. I get to work on what I'm doing. Right now I'm doing a reseal for CVT oil pump. And there's no one here to bother me. I just finished resealing the oil pan for this vehicle as well. It's 22 Impreza. And I love it. This is the best part of my day. It's just working on the car, not getting bothered. And I like the peace and quiet. It's really nice, you know? Can't complain. Cannot complain. I'm just kind of doing a little recording because I haven't been posting videos, but it's definitely on the to-do list to be posting a lot more, making a lot more content. I would like to make more educational videos, but we'll see how that goes. I do have plans for a project car coming very soon, so that's really nice. But this is like one of the best parts, you know, is staying late. Right now I'm not even clocked in for work. I had training for Subaru. I had this transmission that I sold yesterday with the oil pan, with 2 oil pan reseals. I did one yesterday, went to training today, came back today. I've made my hours for the week already, but I'm like, you know what? Let's make more hours. Let's make more money, right? That's kind of why I'm in this industry. Don't get me wrong, I love working on cars, you know, but I kind of need money, you know. Man, these tools don't pay themselves. They really don't. So, really nice. Good times. I hang out for a bit, I stay late, I play some music, and I just do what I need to do without getting bothered throughout my whole entire day. Because right now in the position I'm in, I'm like the diagnostic tech. I'm like the guy they're trying to train to like deal with all electrical stuff, and I love that too. But like, there are days where like I'm working on the engine, I'm working on the transmission, I'm resealing, I'm doing head gaskets, I'm doing cam gears, or whether or not I'm doing like a oil pump reseal, a transmission diag. They'll pull me off of it to do a radio electrical issue. Or like a few days ago I had like a seat rail not working, and it's just like it's very tedious to hop back and forth. I think a lot of techs who work in this industry understand that it can be very frustrating to go back and forth on one car, forget where you're at, or at least I do sometimes. If I keep hopping on and off a car, I'll forget where I left off, I'll forget where I left my parts at, and that can be a problem. You don't want to miss, especially like on big jobs, engine and transmission, you don't want to forget to install something. Definitely don't want that. So I like the peace and quiet. This is why I don't go out as much. I like to stay within me, my small friends, small circle. I'll hang out with them when I have time, and when they invite me, or when I invite them. It's just 99% of the time I like to just work. I don't know, it's a hobby, it's my work, it's my lifestyle, what I'm making it into. So yeah, right now I'm just like this. I'm just cleaning the surface. I'm gonna reinstall the oil pump chains. So it's just like I gotta clean this surface, clean the mating surface where it sits, and then it goes back on. I don't know. I just like it. You know, this isn't really hard. Transmission comes out in like an hour. Quick, easy job. It pays about 10 hours, and it takes like 2 hours to do it. So I don't know. I'm very very content where I am at, but as some of you guys know, or some people may know, my goal is to be fully master certified, not only for Subaru, but like ASE master certified. I'm on my way, I'm making my way there. It's just a process. A lot of test taking, a lot of studying that I went to school for, but while going to school and working 2 jobs, it was kind of hard to pay for those ASE tests while having to pay for all my other bills, you know, especially living out of state. I didn't have the luxury to have someone to pay for all my stuff. I kind of had to work extra hard for it, which I don't complain. I don't mind it. But these tests can be expensive. Each ASE test I have to purchase is like pass or fail. I have to pay for it, and it's like ASE can cost up to like $50 plus the registration fee each time you take the test, which is like another $30. So it's like $80. And that's for one test. And if you take multiple tests at once, it is technically cheaper. But I don't know. It's very. Back to what I was talking about. These tests, they're very, some of them are really hard. Some of them are very easy, like brakes is a pretty easy one. Suspension alignments, or suspension or whatever. Steering and suspension is pretty easy. Those are probably the top 2 most people go for. Those are pretty easy. You have your GS1, which is like a maintenance service one that I'd say most dealerships don't require, and most dealerships don't really pay you back for that one. But it's definitely, certification is certification. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to get all of them. I'm trying to get all I can. But like to be fully master certified here, where I'm working at Subaru, you need all A1 through A8. So that's 8 different tests I need to take. Again, some of them are really hard. And then I need to do my L1, which is like an advanced one, I believe, of like engine and repair. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not there yet, so I haven't really looked into it, but it's the process. I don't know, efficiency is a really big thing for me. I try to make sure my work is quality. I'm a growing technician. That's just kind of how I see it. I definitely want to exceed everyone's expectations of me. I feel like most of the journeymen here, that's the position I'm in, I'm a journeyman, are much older than me. So I'm definitely like the young one here. And I feel like sometimes, I don't know, for me, I want to prove to myself and to them that I belong in this position. Like, yeah, I'm ready for what I do. So I definitely see some guys come out of school like I did, and they know zero hand-to-hand, they have zero hand-to-hand experience. They don't, when they look at a car, it's like their first time looking at one, and I'm just like, luckily that's not how I was. Again, because I had to work multiple jobs, and I tried to stay in the field while I was going to school. So I definitely had my experience while going to school, which was really nice. And I definitely recommend, if you're going to school for this industry, really for any industry, whether it's like electrical stuff or plumbing, and you're going to school for it, try to find a job related to that. Get as much experience and knowledge as you can in that industry before you're even in it. And that's what I did. Before I even went to school, or I started school, I had already found a job as at the time it was called like the C-Tech, and that paid okay. And then I also worked at like AutoZone. Like I tried to stay in the industry, tried to keep my car knowledge up to date, because the car industry is evolving. Like right now in my training, we were talking about our Subaru's Roteros and how they have like this different eyesight, they have radar sensors and all this other stuff, all electric, It's changing. for the better, maybe not. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Electric vehicles don't get me started. You, between you, me, and I'd pick. I'll stick to my gasoline. Someone else is here. Who would enter the building? Whoa! Your belt? Oh! Forgot his belt for his pants. You kind of need that sometimes. Or you could get the right size pants. I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's looking pretty good. Not too bad. Pretty clean surface. I'm gonna clean it up a bit more and probably. Now I'm thinking about. I don't know if I'll finish this today. I don't need to. I might come in tomorrow. I'll finish it up tomorrow. Or I'll come in Saturday. Who knows? So yeah, that's all I really have, honestly. Just a little update what I'm doing. A lot of work, a lot of electrical learning that I'm doing. So that's kind of where I'm at. And once I get this project car, I'll probably make it educational. I have plans that I want to do with the car, so definitely make it a little fun. I don't know. Let me know what kind of videos you guys kind of want. I don't know if I should make more like day in my life type videos when I'm working. I can definitely make more videos of like just me working in general and how the procedure is for me to get a car, diagnose the complaint. Or I could do, I don't know, time lapse of me disassembling an engine or taking out a transmission. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see.